Hello everyone. Hopefully this is a clear audio and everything like that, and that internet's good. I really pray and hope that that's the case too. So I felt called to come on after a week of massive transformation, and just how fast when you let go and trust, how fast your life begins to shift, and not just your own life, but the life of those around you begins to shift dramatically when you let go. And so I wanted to come on and talk about forgiveness and how to forgive when you're in a perspective of such a cruel world. Because there is, a lot of not so heart-centered things that have happened in the world and are happening. So, with that awareness, how can we find peace within ourselves as being empathetic and compassionate souls that we all are? And if you're watching this video, you are definitely, you feel. It's a part of our human nature. If that's new to you, namaste. So I want to share with you a dream that I had that was very profound. And the dream that I had was, we were at this beach house, and there was a woman there that wanted to start a business for dogs. And I told you, sorry about that, if you wanted to start a business for dogs, then she wanted to do door-to-door sales. And I said, okay, well then you really need to see if what area has statistically has the most amount of dogs in the home, so you're not wasting your time going to homes with people that don't have dogs, right? And so then I told her, I'm like, I don't really feel like this business is going to be successful for you. And she was just stunned that I told her that. This is me in my dream. She was stunned that I told her that. And so she messaged her mentor, Vanessa just said that my business isn't going to be successful. And then she sent me a screenshot of what her mentor said to her, which was, why Vanessa, why would you say that to someone? And aren't you about believing in their dreams? Why would you tell someone that their business is not going to be successful? And for those of you just popping on, I'm talking about a dream I just had. And so what I said in my dream was, well, it's not that I don't believe that her business is not going to be successful, but that sometimes souls will say things or do things to trigger you, to bring up your own awareness, your own beliefs around what you are, what you're about and what you're trying to achieve in this world. And so, long story short, the message in that dream and the message of forgiveness that I would like to share with you guys today is that in the perspective that we are all angels, if we're all one, that means me compared to the murderer, me compared to the rapist, that we're no different. We come from the same source. That is the source of unity. And that is the awareness, the consciousness that we are moving through, which is 3D to 5D, of unity consciousness, of seeing the reflection of yourself into the world. And so this brings a lot of people heartache in the world when bad things happen to you or bad things happen to people you know. But this same story that was in my dream was a metaphor for a story that I also received when I went to my first ayahuasca ceremony about almost 10 months ago. And the metaphor was that two angels agreed to come down to earth so that one of the angels can learn forgiveness and grow and expand. And one of the angels agreed to do horrible things to that other angel so that they may learn and expand and grow deeper. So this is a perspective, which perspectives make our reality, that people do horrible things so that others of us that are aware can be like, oh my gosh, that's not my truth. We're learning through contrast. We all learn through contrast. When we see something that we don't, we're like, that's not right, we turn the other way. And eventually over time, I do believe that this isn't on earth. It's not going to be necessary for us to have to go through so much pain in order for us to wake up. So as far as forgiveness goes, if we can understand that there are souls in this world that are actually doing just as much work as the light beings are, they are triggering the shadows within all of us. And that is very advanced soul work. That they're going against their truth for us. They're sacrificing their life on earth of being in their shadow so that we can come face to face with our own shadows. And the butterfly effect of this is that we're going to continue shrinking down our shadow and integrating our shadow into ourselves and becoming one with all that we are and with all that is. We're not separate from it. We are all one with it. So if you are struggling with forgiving what's going on in the world or what someone did to you, recognize that they are our greatest teachers. That they are teaching us true compassion. They are teaching us how to let go, what our truth really is. That is what contrast does for us. Contrast allows us to look face to face with what is true for us and what isn't true and make a different decision than we did before. So finding peace and knowing that we all come from the same source and recognize that your point of focus is where you put your energy. And you have the power, you have the control to change your focus. So what you are focusing on is expanding. If you are focusing on all the negativity that is happening in the world, you are continuing to spark that energy. If you don't want to do that, if that isn't in alignment with your truth, then change the focus, because there's also very amazing things that are happening in the world. This will help you so much with changing your focus from the simplicity of looking at the peacefulness of a tree, of a cat licking her paw, laying in the sun. When we change our focus, we change our energy, and this changes our life, and it really is that simple. But our mind makes it so much more complicated. So, Chris, the favorite stories with the angels, 2 angels came in agreement that, okay, the advanced angel's like, all right, I'm going to do horrible things to you, little angel, so that you can learn forgiveness, because that's what you want to do. You want to grow and expand and learn more about who you are. So I'm going to do that. And so they go against their truth, come down to earth, and help us learn who we truly are. And our medicine is forgiveness. Our medicine is forgiveness. Our medicine is love. And our medicine is gratitude. So if this video helps anyone that is feeling any contrast in their life, I truly hope that you hear this deep in your soul, that all souls are good. Truly. And it truly comes down to your belief and your perspective. And if you're having a hard time believing that, that means that there's parts of yourself that you have not forgiven, that you are putting up against the wall, you are pinning up against the wall, saying you are not enough, you are not good because you made mistakes. So, again, reiterating, if you're having a struggle time with forgiving the world and forgiving the darkness that you see or that someone else has experienced around you, you are pinning yourself, a part of you, up to the wall and telling them that they're not enough because they made a mistake. When we have anger towards another, we have anger with ourselves. When we have hate towards another, we have hate within ourselves. Wayne Dyer, one of my favorite quotes, if you squeeze an orange, what comes out? Lemon juice? Lemon juice, anyone? From an orange? Have we heard of that yet? No. Orange juice comes out of an orange. And so life, our gift, life is squeezing us into the light that we are and squeezing out all that is not in alignment with our truth. And it's going to continue squeezing you. And our job is to continue the flow, to keep going, to make decisions. Don't stop making decisions. Jump, leap in. Have the faith that everything's going to work out. Either way, you're going to grow and you're going to learn. If the business fails, if this wasn't the right time, if the relationship ends, no matter what, you're going to learn, you're going to grow, and your life is going to become so much more beautiful than you could have ever imagined, than if you would have stayed where you were and didn't make a decision to change or transform. Thank you, Kayla. I hope that this, finds you well. Just out here on the property under an umbrella. So I love you guys so much. Share this video for your tribe. And I love you. Namaste.